So the week's theme for the GERIS Exchange trip here in Atlanta is being a minority, and I think it's a very important theme that we're exploring this week. There are many, many issues here in the U.S. for minority communities, and I think it's really important that we're here exploring those issues together with people from diverse backgrounds in the birthplace of the civil rights movement in the U.S.
Are engaged in a creative battle to end the long night of racial injustice.
I am black and I'm also Jewish. The United States is a strong democracy. It is also an incredibly diverse country. However, racism and anti-Semitism, which I think are cousins of each other, they are still alive and well in this country.
One thing we've really discussed this week is the evolution of racism in American society and how it began with our system of slavery and how it's developed into various institutions, including Jim Crow, including segregation, and currently around our criminal justice system.
The criminal justice system in America is, we are the largest. That America has 5% of the world's population. But of those incarcerated, no matter how bad it is in the countries you came from, we are the best. We incarcerate more people. 25% of everybody who's incarcerated in the world is in America. You can see you are in the South. You already saw this in Montgomery. But the South incarcerates more people than the rest of America. And that's because of racism, basically, because this is where so many African Americans live because of slavery. If you are a person of color and you touch the system, it's going to be terrible.
We have visited the Legacy Museum, you can see behind me, where we learned a lot about the transatlantic slavery trade. An estimated number of 12.5 million African people were kidnapped. They were separated from their loved ones, and by force they were brought here to the United States to work for plantations.
So there are books here that's called Don't Touch My Hair, Hair Love, I Am Enough. And it's really sad that we have to have books like that to tell children that your hair is okay.
Nobody's going to build a peaceful world on their own. We really have to learn how to work effectively together. In 2010, in the earthquake in Haiti, they're looking for bodies. By day 8, they heard this little boy. Look at his face and look at the rescue. Did anyone care what religion these folks were? Did anyone care what ethnicity? That rescuer, he's just embracing the life, the humanity of this little boy. We know in the depths of our being how sacred human life is.
Places like this place are here to remember that we need to keep doing something, that is not over yet.
Justice is not the actual goal. The goal ought to be community. And so when you care about community, the tools you use in your resistance matters. In the National Center for Civil and Human Rights is a rotating display of some of Dr. King's papers and his work. And in it, he was talking about the techniques that they use in nonviolent resistance. And he said that when you resist, you ought to resist in a way that when you are victorious, those who have opposed you will be able to celebrate with you.